the first of many entirely too big summon sessions. We have Calatone. Have we ever summoned for Calatone before? I don't know. I don't know. You probably don't know either. Calatone probably knows. No, I think he said that we did. I don't know. We're gonna read it. We'll start summoning and then we'll read. This is how I like to do things. I'm assuming we're going to do that. Let's have the 10 pull running while we read. Long-time viewer, on and off playing Summoner's War for a while. Have always... Oh! On and off. I'm not looking at the runes then. You know what on and off means. I'm not looking at the runes. Looks like you don't do a crazy amount of summons on Saturdays anymore. The reason that we haven't done a crazy amount of summons on Saturdays is because we haven't been doing any summons on Saturdays is because people have been saving for the collab. That's why. There's really not anyone that wants summons for... Aside from the one person, there's not anyone else that wanted a bunch of summons because everyone's just saving for the collab, including myself. So, love you to add me a session. Oh, hold on, what do we get? Oh, just soon. We were so excited years ago when she first came out. So exciting, such a crazy exciting unit. Hold on, we got some cookies. I haven't tested all of these out yet. I built the Nat 5 ones. I feel kind of like not very excited about them, to be honest. I feel like I might like the 4-star ones better. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being finicky. Maybe I'm just still butthurt. I feel like these are not that exciting of cookie monsters. Like a couple of them are like pretty cool, but not like super like amazing. But this is kind of what they do. Is they're like, let's not go too crazy, and then let's buff them later, which is not the worst thing, right? I feel it would actually be better for the... Maybe I shouldn't give them any ideas. But I feel like if they were greedier, they would make things OP and like mandatory to get when they first come out, and then we have to keep some... That's how gacha games work in general. Oh, here we're getting all the Madelines. This is the one. Maybe they changed it. Like, oh crap, we fat fingered the code. Because I did hear a lot of other people were saying the same thing about the espressos versus the Madelines. Some people got more Madelines, but a lot more people were getting more espressos. So maybe there was something. I don't know, but seems like we're getting a decent amount of Madelines here. So maybe whatever it was fixed, or maybe it was just very coincidental. So, because even the videos, because I did summon on alts, and even on those accounts, we got more like noticeably more espresso cookies than we got the Madelines, and I just didn't upload them. So it was actually a few different summons that I did before the one that you saw that I was complaining. I was like, man, we're getting a lot of espressos. You're like, it's just one account. What are you talking about? A lot of espresso. We even got like 9 versus 3 on that one, but it's also other ones that myself and other people as well that mentioned the espressos versus the Madelines. So, hey, Fire BK. I feel like the Fire BK and also the Rocky, I always want them to do more damage. I'm always like, they're just like a little bit shy of the amount of damage that they need. And then I'm like, oh, well, we lost. I don't know if we actually lose, but I'm always just disappointed that they don't do just a little bit more damage. Contra's like, 7% damage buff. I'm like, so this is the one time 7% damage buff would have been great. All right. Although he does do his, he changes into his, what's his stance, his Hulk mode stance. His, what's it called? The little purple thing on his head. What the hell? What is he talking about? So we got a decent amount of summons. Hey, you know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't... Actually, I have, but we haven't done on video. He doesn't have any blessings here. So let's go. Google. This. All right, let's see what we have. Oh, they're all bad. I was curious... They're re-releasing this garbage game? Which garbage game? That man may as well be talking about any mobile game. They just keep releasing garbage keep re-releasing garbage mobile games. It could be literally anything, and it probably is literally anything. Let's stick some of these in storage. Let's go buy monster. We'll put everything else in storage, and we will continue over here. What is Infinite Magic Raid? No, One Punch Man. Did they change this? Or is it just... Wasn't this absolutely terrible? Or is this a different game that I'm... There was a One Punch Man game that was just garbage. This is not really showing much of anything. I'm curious if this is the exact same game. They do this, though. Sometimes they release them under different names. Sometimes they release them in different regions at different times. And it's just like they just keep re-releasing the same nonsense. So I actually thought that Warcraft Arclight Rumble was going to magically get released. Because I think that Comtuous would want to push their update a little bit further up. If Warcraft Arclight, but that's still pending, so. Oh my god, that just looks like a lot of garbage. I mean, it's mobile games, so it's of course a lot of garbage. I like how Minion Masters is still on pre-registration. It's been here for like at least 6 months. At probably more. It's probably been here for like almost a year. Maybe more than a year. It came out years ago on PC. They're gonna release it on mobile. Just release it. The game is already done. The game is already made. You already released it years and years and years and years ago on PC. It didn't get any better. It didn't get any change. Just release it. They're like, well, the developer has been on the toilet for a year. Oh, really? Wow. Oh, that's a... Maybe if you don't release it then. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. God, there's so many. Necro Merger, Idle Merge game. That doesn't make me want to play it. That doesn't make me want to play it. This one, actually, this one looks like the next Raid Shadow. Oh, wait, is this? We're gonna have to play this one. It's guaranteeing it's gonna be garbage nonsense fest, but we're gonna play this one. Then we have Last War Shelter Heroes. Oh, that looks terrible. This looks like just a... Oh my god, all these games are so bad, and they're just like, please give us money for the lack of effort we've made. That's also what we say as YouTubers. We're like, that's the YouTuber strategy too. Please give us money for this lack of effort. Hey guys, summon video. Please give me money. We're doing summon videos. We have to laugh because it's true, and we also don't respect ourselves at the same time. Actually, some YouTubers respect themselves, which is kind of sad. Kind of sad. What do we have next? Tap Legends Tactics RPG. Oh, Blade of Chaos. Hey, we got some more. Okay, now we're just getting all Madelines. They made up for it by all Madelines. Kart Rider Drift. Wait a second. Kart Rider Drift from Nexon. Kart Rider Drift is actually, that's a big franchise. That's gonna be a big. That's gonna be a big game. Well, I mean, I'm sure that's already a big game. It's probably gonna be a. Is it gonna be a decent? I think that's gonna be a decent game too. They get very serious though, overseas about that game. And about, like, efficiency and trying to, like, make sure that you make every single turn to the... It's just competitive. I don't know why I'm complaining about it. It's just very competitive, what they do with Kart Rider overseas. So, but yeah, that's actually... I think that got, like, 50,000 views. I did, like, a first impressions on the other channel for Kart Rider, the last one that came out, and... I was bad at it. Some people were not very happy about how bad I was, but it still got a decent amount of views. So that game is going to be at least, it should be at least decently big. Blade of Chaos and more. This looks like a crap fest. Yep, looks like just an MMO nonsense fest. That'll be dead in 6 months. What do we have? Tap Legends Tactics RPG. Looks less bad. I can't tell if this is gameplay or not. It looks like it could have gameplay, but I have no idea if this is actually... Oh, it looks like auto chess, actually. Yeah, it looks like auto chess. Tap Legends Tactics RPG. And then this one we're gonna actually play. So I'll wait to comment on that. We'll do a first impressions video on it. We haven't really been doing too many first impressions lately. There's been nothing worthwhile of doing first impressions on. There's nothing for mobile. There was Diablo, which was dead fast. Rainbow Six Mobile. Hold on, what is this? Succubus Idol. Oh god. Katera RPG. Oh my. That could be a game. Looks kind of like Brawl Stars from what I'm seeing. Succubus Idol. This does not look like an idle game. Oh, it's just a different graphical style, but it's still idle game. Okay. I was expecting a little bit lower everything. Lower poly, lower like just 2D. It's still an idle game. Mobarix. Isn't Mobarix? What, they did something garbage, didn't they? Oh no, they just this. I ask this all the time. Every time I see Mobarix, I'm like, what exactly did they do? It's not that they did one thing that's like really impressive. It's just that they did so much little mediocre things. Mobarix. That's why I always remember the name, because they've just done so many games. So many games. Sorceress Idol. Oh, this is the 2D Idol whatever RPG game. Rainbow Six Mobile doesn't look that bad. Hold on. I mean, it's hard to do shooters on... Some people would disagree with me. I feel that it's hard to do shooters on phone games. But this one doesn't look bad. Ubisoft. More like Boobisoft. Am I right? Terrible. South Park Phone Destroyer. Ubisoft does some decent mobile games, don't they? Do they, or are they crap? I'm trying to... Mind Magic. Because they did MMEG, right? Ubisoft. What else did they do? Rabbids Coding. They did South Park Phone Destroyer. I don't know if I just liked that game because it was South Park, or if I liked that game because it was not as bad. I mean, they still had loot boxes and microtransactions, but... I enjoy how they crapped all over this stuff, right? Like, Matt and Trey, when they were doing South Park, I don't remember what season it was, but they were talking about, like, the Canadian Devil and microtransactions with Terrence and Phillip game, and they basically crapped all, like, I would recommend that, that all of you guys, if you haven't seen it, watch the South Park where it's the Canadian Devil, and they're talking about the Terrence and Phillip mobile game and how the microtransaction system works. Because you will understand everything about mobile games if you just... They make it very clear and concise. So, definitely would recommend that. But then they put out South Park Phone Destroyer, and it's full of loot boxes, and it's like, you talked about how it was bad, and then you made a game full of nonsense garbage. But... It was interesting. Like the dialogue and things like that was fun. The characters were cool, but yeah, kind of curious how that game has been doing. Might and Magic Chess Royale. Oh jeez, Heroes Reborn. Actually, this looks not that bad. I mean, for a mobile game, the standards are pretty low. Does it look like it might actually be a game? Okay, now we'll talk. Rocksmith. Brawlhalla. Hungry Shark Evolution. We played some of these things. Yeah. What else? Hungry Dragon. Just Dance Now. Ooh, that's very exciting. Horse breeding game. What? Wait a second. HOWRSE. Horse. Really curious. I'm really curious. Okay, we're gonna have to read the description on what this is. Horse breeding game. There's so many horse games. Oh my god. I really, I think I need an adult. I don't want, I don't want to read this anymore. More than 60 million players have already tried horse. So what are you waiting for? Real 60? Are you sure? Join this community of horse lovers today. Breed the horse of your dreams. Choose your horse from over 50 breeds. Okay. No, thank you. No, thank you. Probably not my type of game. Oh yeah, let's stick these in. Let's stick these in here. I'm talking about the Summoner's War game. I'm talking about moving monsters around. I'm not talking about the horse breeding game. That wasn't the dialogue from the horse breeding game. Let's stick these things in here. It probably could be, but I don't think it says in here. Yep. There's too many horse games. Some people would disagree. They'd be like, there's not enough. Okay, we're getting all Madelines here. It's broken. It's broken. Actually, I think that's potentially... There's a lot of one-star reviews for this game. Do you guys not like breeding horses? maybe it wasn't as explicit as they wanted. They're like, yeah, you breed horses, but you don't get to see anything. Why am I playing this game if you don't get to see anything? Oh my goodness. 8 years, still haven't been canceled. I'm trying every day. I'm trying. Who's one-star reviewing this game? Let's see. Let's read some one-star horse breeding reviews. There's 2 stars. I don't want to see no 2-star reviews. I want to see 1-star reviews. Why is nobody doing 1-star reviews? Here's the 1-star. Okay. Overall, I love the game. 1 star. Wait, what? Overall, I love the game. App, however, I have multiple complaints about. In the auctions, you can't search what kind of horse you're wanting without the entire game glitching out and taking you back to the homepage. It does not redirect you to the classical version. It says it will, but instead it just freezes. You can't access events. I love the game and would like to have access to this little piece of my childhood. The app is oversimplified and very glitchy. Oh, okay. What else? Terrible, horrible, just don't do it. It's super confusing. This is like playing again and it's beginning development. They only go over the rules once. The layout is so busy and complicated, it's hard to find something and even harder to remember where it is. It won't link up to my email for some reason. I chose a horse because of its coat pattern and I'm forced to choose a new one. The skills explanation and layout are so confusing, I genuinely don't understand. Uninstalled. I don't understand either. So that makes 2 of us. This is a great one. This is a great one. My favorite game ever, period. The 3-star rating is because the game's my favorite game ever. 3 stars. We're getting all Madelines now. Maybe it's just whatever account you're predetermined to get either extra Madelines or extra... Because we didn't even get a single espresso, did we? Or did we get 1? Froze on the sushi minigame event hours ago. No matter how many times I completely closed the app, the screen isn't changing. I suggest using the browser version since it loads better, even on your phone. All right. Very excited. We didn't get any Nat 5s yet, did we? So this apparently used to be a PC game, and now it's a mobile game, and the mobile version is crap. So I don't know. How do we get to these places on the internet? It's just like, oh, I'm curious about this. I'm curious about this. I'm curious about this, and then we start reading horse breeding game reviews. What? Why? Why? Oh my god. All right, let's do some of these. Let's do some of these. Brawlhalla. What is this? Trials for... Oh, Trials. Rayman Adventures. They got a lot of decent IPs. In, whatchamaface. There doesn't seem to be anything... I mean, aside from the new Genshin update, there doesn't seem... And another Madeline. What's some weird going on with these things? Whatever account you're on, you're predetermined to get, like, a certain 4-star over and over and over and over again. Like, okay, let's go and look. Let's go and actually look. We got 8 Madelines and no espressos. Oh, you got a dark cannon girl. 8 Madelines. That doesn't seem right. That seems odd. I mean, it could technically happen. It's just the more and more and more there are. You know, the larger the sample size, if the rates are even, then they're supposed to be even. Right? All these games look terrible. That's why there's the Harry Potter game, which is already dead on release. Because there's another Harry Potter game coming out that's not a mobile game that has better graphics. I did actually play this Harry Potter game. I played the Harry Potter Magic Awakened. I played the Thailand version. Was it Thailand? Taiwan version? One of those. I played one of those. Not where I was supposed to play, right? So I had to download and try to understand it in a different language. And it's kind of fun. It's not that bad. I mean, it's light years better than it's Buzz Lightyear's better than the. No, don't relate it to Buzz Lightyear. It's definitely better than the other mobile Harry Potter games. So it's basically like Clash Royale, but Harry Potter. It's another Madeline. Who's shocked? I am super shocked. I'm as shocked as you are. It's crazy. So many Madelines. Eventually, we're gonna. Are we gonna get something? No, hold on. Eventually, we're gonna get something. You think? I don't know. I'm starting to doubt this. I also don't know why I'm skipping from one to the other. Let's just. Why did they release it one day early? I'm very curious. Because Beans noticed the same thing. She's like, they release the updates when other games are coming out, or when other big updates are coming out in other competing games. So I don't know if it has something to do with. I feel like if it was Genshin, they would have prolonged it more. Because Genshin's got 3.0 that's not out yet, correct? I haven't logged into Genshin in a bit. So, but there's like a new area that's out, but there's 3.0 is not out. Correct? So I don't know why they chose one day early specifically. Also, it wasn't even normal work week for Korea. So they did it like the Sunday night. Or maybe that is normal for Korea, is to work on Sunday night, and I just never noticed. Good job, me. Never noticing. Oh! Nat 5! Hollyberry cookie. Very nice, very nice. Some people enjoying using her already. I think she's useful, for sure. I don't think she's OP. I think she's useful. People are going to misread the text that I put on the thing. You know, on the thing. People are going to misread the text that I put on the... Or not misread. Yeah, they'll misread it. And then be like, oh, he said she's OP. I'm like, I didn't say that. I said, what was that? What did I say? I said, like, is she really OP or something? It's a Firemadeline. Who guessed that? Very surprising that we got a Firemadeline. He didn't really even say what he wanted, though. Yeah, he didn't really even say what he wanted. Hopefully we get more than this. Oh, it's our first espresso! Wow. Gonna be so jittery. Because espresso. These units are going to get better over time, though. They're going to get better next balance patch. Or the one after that. It's another Madeline. Alright. Still, the first espresso and then 5 billion Madelines. So exactly the opposite. Maybe not exactly the opposite. Mostly the opposite. We could get something from LDs. That could be fun. I don't really think I'm going to use the new SP button for the LDs as well, but might be more fun to get something that's not new. Although it's like some of these units is just like, if they're not OP now, if they're not even OP, if they're not strong enough now, they could definitely be strong at some point in the future. So, hey, we got a water joker. One of those units used to be so doo-doo for so many years and now actually useful. However, after he gets his bomb... The thing is, after he gets his bomb off, there's still the... Like, he doesn't have invincibility immunity, so you can just kill him after that before the bomb detonates on your entire team. So, you don't have to be that worried. Unless there's something else that can still survive on the enemy's team. No. Oh, no, I don't want that. If there's still something that can survive on the enemy's team, then GG, but... Soccer 2023 manager football. Soccer manager 2023 football. They had to make sure they covered both bases. We got Ys Online. The Arc of... I've never played Ys. I'm familiar with the series, but I've never actually played it. Looks good, but you never know. You never know. Honestly, if there's anything that looks good on mobile... Chances are you could play something very much like it on... I mean, this does look pretty good. But chances are you could probably play something just like it on a console for like 1/100th of the price. Oh, this is Katera. That doesn't look like a Katera. It's misleading. Oh, I'm very surprised. It's misleading. Are you saying there's misleading stuff on mobile? Yeah. It's crazy. Okay, we get some cookie stuff. Let's see. Another espresso. All right. Kind of want to make these cookies now. You guys said make cookies. But I didn't get that done before. Because I wanted to do that before the crossover event. So, maybe we'll still do it. We'll see. Ooh! Is this new or is this a dupe? Let's see. Where's his thing? Why can't I find it? Oh, this looks like dupe. Let's... I'll ask him. Spoiler alert. At least we got more than one. But if he wants to feed it, he will let me know. That guy's not so bad anymore. He's got Oblivion now. We've made him work before even without the Oblivion. It's just... Yeah. I think on Swift he can catch people off guard. Like cleaves, I mean. In some instances. But I feel like it would just be better to put something else on Swift. It's just like people don't expect that on Swift. And then crit resist, you can still crit on that. It's just, it may work, it may not. So I feel like a stasis on Swift might be a better idea ultimately than that. But a lot of people just don't know what the Fire Horse does. Charlotte on Swift 2 is another fun one. If people don't expect it, there's a couple things. If people don't expect the Swift, catch them off guard. They're like, oh, I can just cleave without being contested. It's like, nope. No. Hello. Say hello to my 310 speed Charlotte that you weren't expecting. Right? Of course it's a Madeline. Of course. There's a few things, though. A couple things that people don't expect to be, to do like attack gauge increase. Right, like people forget about, like if they're not meta, a lot of people just don't keep up with, they're like, I just know the top 30, 40, well maybe more than 30, the top 40 units in PvP and everything else I don't care about. And they just don't even bother. They're like, is it meta? No, feed. Okay. And then they complain. They're like, "Oh, I didn't know that was going to be buffed." Like, really? The balance patches come every couple months. You didn't know? Well, I don't know. That's going to be in there. Well, was it bad? Then it's possibly going to be in there. If it's a bad unit, you might not want to feed it because it will likely get a buff at some point. I don't know. Logic escapes some people. People are going to be offended by that. Like, are you telling me logic escapes me? Like it's a slippery snake slipping through my fingers? I didn't say that part. You said that. Well, technically I did say that part, but we'll just cut that out. We'll just edit that out. As if I was actually gonna edit these things. As if I'm gonna edit the summon videos. Lols. Hey, we got a cat. Wow, we really have not got cats. Have we? Yeah. I feel like I'm missing a lot. I mean, they could make these so much more. Like these SP summons, they could just bump it up even more and still it wouldn't be that crazy. Because in other games, like, there's a pity, and then when you hit that pity, I know people are like, oh, you have the Transcendence pieces, that's a pity. It's like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, a pity for a banner. Like, there's no amount that will guarantee you one of the Hollyberry cookies from this banner. You could just keep summoning forever. There's no, like, finite place where it's like, okay, you summoned 200, 300, 500, 1,000. There's nothing that you can summon to like guarantee yourself anything. Whereas in other games, there is like a finite thing. It's like, okay, you've summoned this many, you get this unit. Period. We're jerks, but we also know that if you want the unit, we don't want you to just quit the game. We want to make you happy. We want to make you suffer and then be happy at the pity. And then after that, you make you wail on the next banner. So, yeah, if Comtuous wanted to squeeze out some more money, they would make the units very, very strong when they first came out, and then people would have to summon for them. They'd be like, oh, this is meta, I need this unit. This is the counter for this other meta thing. So, sometimes they are, but for the most part, they're usually lackluster, and then a couple months later, or 6 months later, or a year later, or Christina later, or Camila later, or, which is basically never. Hey, we got another Madeline. Wow. Who would have thought? Who would have thought so many Madelines? He's not saying anything about the Hell Lady. I'm gonna use my better judgment. Do I even have better judgment? Do you? I really don't think he's gonna. Actually, let's not use better judgment. Let's do this, and no, not this. Go here. Go here. Let's do this. Let's go over Rocky. No, responses. Why is it taking so long to load? Yep, feed for blessing, feed for blessing, feed for blessing. We're going to feed for blessing. He didn't say, I'm going to use my better judgment because he didn't really say, so. Oh, he doesn't. Well, actually, that doesn't really matter, does it, anymore? It doesn't really matter now. Wait, he did. Yeah. We did check. We did check. We did check. Oh, we actually have to go to the shop and get the blessing. Watch, I'm like, oh, that's not a Rocky, that's a Beth. He doesn't even have her skilled up or ruined. Okay. Yeah, feeding for a blessing was the correct choice. That was the correct choice. I feel very confident about that. Watch, he's like, no, keep it. I want an army. I'm like, no, you didn't ruin yours, right? You didn't skill it up at all. Sorry, no Hell Lady army. No army of darkness for you. 4 more. Nothing. Multiple Adrians. Okay. We do have a cookie run kingdom scroll. We do also have... not enough. All right. We should likely get... I don't want to say we should... We won't get anything. We won't get anything. I'll just say we won't get anything. Do you guys catch that? You want me to do it again? It's very subtle. It's very subtle. I know it's very subtle. Jiggle these rainbow moth. Gotta jiggle something. Alright. Dark werewolf. Is he missing anything? Actually, let's find out if he's missing any LDs. LD3s. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. I don't see... I was missing a dark howl. I'm not missing any LD3s though. Aside from that. Some crazy. Some crazy. Let's go. Crazy, crazy. Crazy monster. Let's go. Gonna get nothing. He's gonna be very disappointed. If we get okay, okay. We're gonna start jiggling some things that actually matter. Because we're not getting... Oh, you know what? Let's jiggle some cookies. Why are we not jiggling cookies? Seems like a good idea. We should have done it. Yeah, that's definitely gonna work better. I can already feel it. See? See? Jiggle cookies. Dark Robe, the best unit in the game. The best. People hate him so much. I think they hate that I like him so much. And they're like, he doesn't deserve that much love. I beg to differ. I think he does.
No, he doesn't. He's trash.
Have you used him?
No.
Okay. I use him. I win with him a lot.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's trash. He's garbage. He's garbage. You need Gianna.
Okay. Let's do... Actually, what am I doing? Oh, I was going to jiggle again. That's what I was doing. This worked so well the first time. Let's do it again. Yeah. 17 more, please. Please, more RNG. Please. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Please, crazy stuff. I don't know if you heard. I was whispering. Come to us. Please, crazy stuff. Oh my god, why do we play this game? Why are these LD rates so bad? Twins! There we go. Fantastic. That is a unit that I do not have. I don't think I have it anywhere. Oh, we got a cookie. Got a cookie monster. Oh, surprise, surprise. Got the Madeline. Wind hard. Oh, this one felt something. Felt something. Neither one is new. This could be useful to have a dupe of. So I'll just leave it at that. He's somewhat easy to rune. Not the easiest to rune, but... Because you don't have to worry about crit damage. You can just go for full HP and attack. Just speed, HP, and attack. So. Fire Assassin. Something crazy? Crazy of course it is. This guy's getting more Madelines than I have ever seen in my life. Hey, oh, we got an espresso. Congratulations. Ryan, great unit, attack buff, defense break. Great. Hey, another Madeline. No surprise. No surprise. We got Neostone Agent. Someone mentioned, because I was trying to remember who had a shield and a defense buff, and they were like, it's Emma. And I was like, why'd they leave a comment that said it's Emma? And I'm like, oh, because I was trying to figure out who else had the defense buff and shield. I was like, which 4-star is this? It's not a 4-star. Wind Pure Vanilla. Why is everyone getting Wind Pure Vanilla? It seems that one has been summoned more than... It feels like that one's been summoned more than anything. Hey, here we go. Rune Blacksmith. Wind Neostone Fighter. I gotta keep him runed up because he's actually more useful than I give him credit for. I know he's no Ryan, but... Hey, here we go. It's another... That's the first one of those espressos. Could be any... Wait, this could be any espresso. These are legendary all tributes, but we didn't get anything. We didn't get any LDs. Hey, or maybe I just didn't notice. Okay, this is a fire one. LD5. Ooh, Nat 5. Not LD5, but still Nat 5. Hollyberry cookie. Getting lots of cookies. There we go. There's a fire one. And a Cookie Run Kingdom scroll. RNG, please. Crazy monster. Hey, wait. Oh, it's a fire. Okay. So we did wind up getting plenty of the other ones. Got a few. We did get 2 Nat 5s, 2 new Nat 5s though. I'm sorry, 3 new Nat 5s. And then we got a dupe of Dominic, which I used to not like. Now after his buff, I'm like, Dominic everywhere. Wherever I can stick him. That just cut that out. Cut that out of the video. The whole thing. The whole sentence. Yeah, and then we got LD Robos. We got all those cookies. We got all the... Let's take a look at the Madelines versus the... Is it going to show in order over here? Yeah. Oh my god! Madelines versus espressos. So that's 7 espressos and 18 Madelines. Yep. Alright guys. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys got some good summons as well. I'm going to be doing some more summons, of course, because I know a lot of you guys wanted summons. I know some of you have already like, yeah, I emailed you, but as soon as the new monsters came out, I was like, if he doesn't email me within 5 minutes, I'm summoning them all. So, anyway, that's it for this one. I will see you as always in the next one.